Pokémon Pokopia is a great game, maybe the best Pokémon game, but there's no denying that the main protagonist is a little bit unsettling, and I'm not the only one that thinks so.
Ditto! Become the trainer, Ditto!
Send it to hell!
In this case, you must play as a freakazoid goober. There is no cute option.
But like my therapist says, I must bring what I fear out into the open. And what better way to do that than making a model of it? So, grab your clay, your imagination, and come with me down the hobby hole. We'll start our cursed creation by making a little armature with freakishly long arms. Why, you ask? Well, that's because this model is based on a fan art by Chak UX, perhaps? Anyway, in their glorious artwork, you can see that Bulbasaur is somewhat disturbed by Ditto's Vine Whip arms. So I thought, what if we took that concept to the next level and made it even more creepy? Once we've made up the main bulk of human Ditto's body, including some little shoes and backpack, we can move on to making its head. We'll sketch out where we want the eyes and mouth to go, then use a Dremel to carve out its disturbing grin. With the eyes in place, we can then add some ears and hair. Before we move on to making Bulbasaur. Poor Bulbasaur. Ditto was so keen to make friends with you that he's squeezing you to death in a Vine Whip hug. And never look up squeezed Bulbasaur on the internet. You'll regret it. Now, Chak UX's original design had Ditto brandishing 2 Vine Whip arms. But I dared to think, what's even more menacing than 2 Vine Whip arms? 1 Vine Whip arm and a Scyther blade arm. That's just diabolical. But with both the death-dealing appendages in place, we can now fit the head. After that, we'll turn our attention to Pikachu, and that's not my weird British accent trying to pronounce Pikachu. He's actually called Pikachu in the game, because he's a bit pale, you see. Anyway, this version of Pikachu has extra reason to be pale, witnessing Ditto's special form of affection. And to really convey his absolute fear, I wanted to use as a reference that scared Pikachu gif from the anime. Then we'll give him a bake in the oven, and with him rock solid. Some of you may have noticed a glaring mistake. In the game, Pikachu is actually female and has a bit of a withered tail, but I didn't notice that until after I'd made my version. So this Pikachu is male, and we just have to learn to live with the mistakes we make in life. And if that annoys you, I don't know what to tell you. You'll be even more annoyed when you find out later that I forget to paint the stripes on his back. That'll really grind your gears. Speaking of which, it's now time for the painting. Let's have a montage. With the painting done, we can now move on to making the base. And I'm making all my diorama bases circular at the moment. Why? I don't know. I like a circle, I guess. So we'll use a hot wire tool to cut out some XPS foam. Then to give it a kind of rocky ground texture, we'll bash it up with a groundy rock, rocking the rock back and forth to grind out some ground. Now, let's build some grass. Of course, normal polymer clay only cures when baked in the oven, and that would make the XPS foam melt, giving off some nasty fumes, and we don't want to do that, so instead we'll use some air dry clay. Off camera, I've rolled some out flat, then we can lay it onto our base, shaping it the way we want it. After a few hours have passed and it's all nice and dry, we can slap on a base coat of white paint. And just for funsies, I guess, because it'll never show through on the finished thing, I've also oversprayed some shadows in acrylic grey. Then to replicate the look of the grass in Pokopia, we'll add these little clay flowers. After that, we can paint the thing. For the groundy pathway, we'll lay on some acrylic tan, after which we'll go over it with a brown wash to bring out all the dents and crevices, before pulling it all together with a light ochre dry brush. And after that's all dried, and looking suitably path-like, we can now paint the grass. We'll give it a couple of coats of flat green to start, before overspraying progressively lighter shades of green. Then give it a little dry brush in yellow to make it pop, before using that same yellow to paint the flowers. But so far our base is looking a little bit dull. Let's make one of the workstations from Pokopia to give it a bit more life. So using some more XPS foam as well as some styrene sheeting, we'll make this little box. Then using some balsa wood, we'll add some details, like this little handle, as well as the folding out worktop. Then we'll add the clips, as well as the strap at the top. Finally, it's just a matter of painting it. Then we can step back and see what horrors we've made. Well, we've made it to the end of another video, and another diorama. Well done you, we dived headfirst into insanity. Let's do it again sometime. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to smack the like button. If you're new, subscribe, if you wanna, that is. And be sure to leave a comment telling me what you'd like to see next, or how you're feeling. You can tell me just about anything. Are you enjoying Pokopia? Are you making something that's cursed? Is polymer clay as expensive where you live as it is here? And does it taste good? Oh, well, maybe don't eat your polymer clay. I'm gonna stop talking now.